Hi, I just wanted to make a quick training video for you guys before you come in a couple weeks. I just want to go over some real basic stuff of what goes on in Fusion. And if you don't have a shortcut or a link to the Fusion tenant, just email me and I'll send you the link and we'll help you get set up to either put a shortcut on your desktop or to add it to your favorites. But here's the link up here. But if you don't have it, just email me and I'll send it to you. So when you sign in, if you guys don't have your usernames, let me know. But if you don't have your passwords, you'll just have to reset yours to get in. And that process would be like a normal password reset with any other program. So this is the main screen. This will be what opens up every time you first come into Fusion. And at the top, you'll have the home button, which will bring you back here. The main menu will be a drop-down, and we're just going to focus on the pre-sale, which would be the lead tracking, the estimating, and the frame building quote workspaces. I'll get into those in a minute. Once you're in Fusion, if you have any information on the job you're looking for, like a quote number or a job number, you can type it in here in the search, and then it'll bring you to those jobs. Next to that, right here is the recently viewed items. This is a quick way to go back to jobs you were just in. I think there's probably 10 in this list. The last 10 workspaces you were in will be in this list right here. The outstanding work, I'm not going to get too much into that right now, but this is just in workflows that have an action that you need to perform will show up on this list here. And just remember when you are using this My Outstanding Work, lots of times you need to hit the refresh here in order for this to be current. So that's just one thing to remember with the My Outstanding Work. So I'll get into the lead tracking workspace. So we'll go to the main menu tab, pre-sale, lead tracking, and then every view would be different. And the view is the list of jobs here. So don't worry too much about the way this one looks on my tenant. But just if I click one of these links, it'll open up the workspace. And the workspace, you just have to look at this as a digital form of the PDFs or whatever you guys would fill out normally for any kind of information you take down on a lead. This is just the digital page that you would put all that information on. It's the easiest way to look at it. And once we're in here, if you wanted to edit this information, you'd hit the edit button, and then from here you can type in any information that's related to this lead. The way we have this built is we have an option to put up to 8 builders in, and the top section is 6 Balin builders, and the Balin builders would be any builder that has built with us enough that they're in our builder database. And so if it is one of our Balin builders from the criteria here, you could enter in one of their names, and then the rest of this would automatically populate up to the source and the comments, and we'll get into more of that when we're training. And if they're a non-Balin builder, then you would just manually enter in their name, contact, address, city, state, all that stuff. So the top one here would automatically populate a lot of that information. The one down below will not. And then this section here would be just the main information for that job, the job name, address, and anything that go along with that lead. Section below that would be the Balin information. So we got the estimator, the project coordinator, the DM, sales territory, and the sales territory, or the district manager, would automatically populate based on the sales territory that's entered in right above it. So let's see, the rest of it would be, there's the buyouts, non-standard warranties, alternates, and a lot of other stuff that pertain to the estimate. But for the most part, the real general stuff is at the top. And once you would have all that information entered in, you'd hit save, and the workflow actions will bring you to the workflow itself, which is how we're going to track the progress of each lead. And it'll always start right here at the enter lead information, and then from there, as you can see, there's a lot of different paths that could go down. And say you wanted to create a new lead and not just edit an existing one, you'd hit this plus arrow right here, and that'll just bring you to a blank form, and then you just fill out all the information relating to that lead at that point, and then at that point you just hit save. And that's pretty much it for the lead, what I want to go over today. And the estimating workspace would be what would be created after the lead once Carrie's going to be scheduling the estimate of this lead that would turn into a quote. So the quote scheduling basically is all done in the estimating workspace. And the frame building quote is going to be found in the same area as the leads and the estimating, so in the pre-sale tab. And the quotes are all being created from MBS. So every quote that has been created in the last 2 years has been created in Fusion. And so all the information from the MBS quote populates into Fusion in this job here. And with this one, there's a workflow that goes along with this as well. I'm not going to get too far into detail with any of this stuff right now, but that's basically it for a quick overview of what you guys are going to be learning about when you come in. I believe it's in 2 weeks. So if you guys have any questions, email me. Any concerns, if you need the link emailed to you so you can create a shortcut, let me know. Otherwise, I will see all you guys when you're back for your training. Thank you. Have a good day.